Hello guys, my name is Kiki and it's time to make crafting fun. Let's make some spring decor and I'm using those frames from the dollar store and some copper paint to paint it. Now we're gonna take this bunnies and eggs from Dollar Tree and I'm just removing one of each. I'm gonna add some wood filler to that hole over there. And then after I cover those, I'm gonna let them dry really nicely. And I'm gonna sand them. Let me just show you. Now they are dry and we are gonna sand those with a 120 grit sandpaper like that until we have a flat surface. Then we're gonna take black paint and we're gonna paint them black. I know it's not too springy, but you will see. I know black it's not springy, but this looks beautiful. So bear with me. So we're gonna paint them black, the bunny and the egg, and let them dry. And now we have the frames painted and they are looking beautiful. And we're gonna add these letters and I just spelled bunny on the one and eggs in the other one. And I'm just gonna show you the bunny one because the egg one we're gonna do exactly the same thing. So we have that. And now I'm bringing the back. And I'm gonna cut some of that cork to cover that backing of the frame. What I'm doing is adding a little bit of hot glue and just going around and gluing that cork to that piece of cardboard. Just like that. Then we're gonna cut the excess. When we have all of it glued, like this, we just cut all that excess and then we're gonna attach our backing to our frame. But let me try the bunny first. Isn't that cute? You see, it's springy. Now we're gonna add some of that hot glue. Glue the backing. Glue our bunny. Like this. And now let's add the twine cuteness to it. I'm just doing a cute bow out of that twine. I'm gonna cut the excess, wrap it around like this. And wrap it again so we can make a cute sturdy bow. Cut the excess like this. Measure it, cut the leggies because you know me, I love my bow legs. Add that beautiful bow and now we're gonna take this plastic eggs and we're gonna cover them in twine. And I'm struggling to close that one. And as you can see, we just attach the first part, then we go around of that. Adding a little bit of hot glue here and there and just wrapping around like this. And if you struggle with it or if it's moving, just add a little bit more hot glue and continue wrapping it. And then when you reach the bottom or the top of the egg, we're gonna start adding more and more hot glue because as you can see, it gets narrow on the top. So we have to add hot glue so that twine just stays there. So we're just gonna continue adding our hot glue like this until we cover all of that beautiful egg. It's beautiful now that it has twine, right? So we're just gonna cover our egg like this. And as you can see, I'm adding more and more of that hot glue to make that twine stay. Now we cut the excess and we glue it and that's it. Now, cut the excess twine and glue that to your egg's frame. As you can see, mine broke, but I think that adds character to the frame. And now I'm going to add one of these copper eggs that I painted, and that's it. We have a beautiful eggs frame. So cute. Here we have the beautiful signs, and as you can see, we have the eggs and the bunny sign, and they are so super cute. Let me know what you think. This is part of the Twine It Up challenge hosted by my beautiful friend Fanny from Creations by Favi and the beautiful Leah Nepp from DIY Beauty and Purpose. In the description box down below, you're gonna find the link to the playlist and also to both of their channels so you can go and check them out. I know you're gonna love them and I know you're gonna love this playlist for this challenge. So go and check it out. Now let's make a cute floral arrangement. I have this pot that I found at Walmart, but you can use any pot from the dollar store. And I have some twine, and what I'm doing is I'm just wrapping some of that twine in the top of that planter to make it look cuter. And as you can see, I have moss inside and some floral foam, so we can add some floral after I finish with this. Now we are gonna just wrap that top lip of that planter using the twine, going around and adding a little bit of hot glue every now and then just to make it look cute and also so it doesn't come out. We're gonna continue just wrapping around until we cover all that top of that pot. And as you can see, some of that moss is just falling. But I just wanted to have this ready just to add the floral. And I didn't thought that this was going to fall. So if you're making this, just make the pot first and then add your moss and your floral foam. So you don't have this type of mess on your crafting table. Now let's continue just wrapping around and then we just add a little bit of hot glue. And we are going to cut the excess when we get to the bottom or last to the last lap of that twine that we are adding. Yeah, just like that. Then we're going to cut the excess when we get there. And that will be it for the twining of this beautiful pot. And as you can see on that last row, I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue so it stays there, because it can fall or it can just get undone and I don't want that. Now that we have it all beautiful, let me remove those glue strings and that mossy mess that I have in my table. And now we can move on to adding our floral, and I'm using this beautiful pick from Dollar Tree. You can use anything you have at hand. And what I'm just doing is I'm just adding that to the moss and foam to make it look like we have a beautiful spring plant. And what I'm doing is I'm just playing around, as I always say, just play around with your floral and just keep on playing with it until you like the result. And this is how the cute pot turned out, as you can see. And here is the floral that I added. I'm in love with this beauty. If you like modern farmhouse, bow decor, and lots of silly jokes, that's what I do here, so subscribe. And remember to hit the thumbs up and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Also, go and check me out on my social media so we can be friends over there and have lots and lots of fun together. Let's make a wreath, and I'm using this hoop from the Dollar Tree, and I'm removing those tabs that it comes with. Those are the hoops that make a beautiful round kind of a wreath. Something like that. It's an orb. Now I'm just rounding it a little bit more, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some twine and I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue over here, and then I'm going to wrap it like this. Hold it a little bit and then cut a piece of that twine, a long one, so we can just wrap it around our hoop like this. And I'm struggling right now because I just wanted to show you how easy it was, but I made it complicated. But just grab all of that twine and just make it kind of a ball in your hand and just move the twine instead of doing what I'm doing here. Do as I say, no, do as I did. But I'm gonna show you what I did so you have a better idea. This is what I did. I'm just using the twine in kind of a ball or something like that and just wrapping it around. It's a lot easier. Now that we are just about to finish with this, I'm gonna continue wrapping. Add a little bit of hot glue over here, cut the excess, glue it really nicely, and then we're ready to add floral to this beauty. And I'm using this old pick that I had from Walmart. And what I'm doing is I'm just removing the leaves and adding it to my hoop to see how I like them. Now I'm gonna start just gluing them to the hoop wreath like this. And as you can see, it's a little bit damaged, but you won't see that a little bit later. So we're going to continue just adding our leaves and playing around with floral. You know me, I love to play with my florals. So we're going to continue just adding them like this. Just like that. And now I wanted to add this flower, but I don't like it. I prefer this beautiful hydrangea. So I'm going to remove that flower. I'm going to add my hydrangeas and some of that eucalyptus. Let me just glue that like that to the leaves. And now we're going to start playing with that eucalyptus, and you're just gluing it around until we love that beautiful shape. Now I'm just adding some lavender from Walmart, but you can use the one at Dollar Tree. And I'm just gluing it all around like this. And as I say, you just play with those florals until you're happy with the results. So just keep on playing and adding them and gluing them like that until it's done. And it's beautiful. What do you think? Let me add this one here, and that's it. Here we have the beautiful wreath, and I'm so in love with those colors. Look at that. They are so beautiful together. Let me know in the comments below if you like this one. Here we have all of them so you can see them together. First we have the beautiful frames, and then we will see the beautiful floral arrangement that I made. I'm so in love because it's looking like a plant. Look at that. So cute. And then you will see the beautiful wreath that I made, so springy and cute. Remember that in the description box down below, you're going to find the link to the playlist and also to both of our challenge hosts. Go and check them out. I know you're going to love them. And go and check out the playlist because I know you're going to find lots of beautiful DIYs using twine. And remember that if you like modern farmhouse, boho decor, and lots of silly jokes, subscribe because that's what I do here. And share this video with a friend and hit the thumbs up because that really helps to support my channel. If you like this one, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching this type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.